What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski and I'm back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new SUGO-FEST that was announced today on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global. And actually on the Japanese version, they have an extremely similar SUGO-FEST to this to commemorate the 21st anniversary of One Piece. The One Piece manga will be officially running for like 21 years in the next day or two, or it might have already passed by now. This month is basically commemorating the anniversary of just One Piece as a series in general, and to commemorate that, they're hosting a SUGO-FEST on the global and Japanese versions of One Piece Treasure Cruise, which is just a Straw Hat SUGO-FEST. So in this video, we're going to be going through the actual details of this SUGO-FEST, as well as whether or not you should be spending your gems on this particular SUGO-FEST. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. First off, you can see from July 21st all the way to July 24th is the duration of this actual SUGO-FEST, and there are multiple parts to this SUGO-FEST. There's only two parts, part 1 and part 2, and as you can see on the banner itself, it says first try at 10+1 rare recruit will only cost 30 gems. On the 9th try, rate boosted recommended SUGO-FEST exclusive characters on the last wanted poster. So unfortunately, it's not a guaranteed Straw Hat character on the 9th multi, it's just a rate boosted chance to get one of the rate boosted characters. So let's go ahead and actually go through the SUGO-FEST. So commemorating One Piece Day on July 22, Straw Hat Pirates SUGO-FEST is here. The SUGO-FEST exclusive Straw Hat Pirates and their contributors will be appearing as rate boosted characters. In this SUGO-FEST, all wanted posters are guaranteed to be 4-star or better. Plus, members of the Straw Hat Pirates will join your crew at max level. So unfortunately they're not max special level, but just max level. If you pull them, they'll be ready to be evolved, or if they're a 5-star unit, they're going to be completely maxed out, which is going to be nice, saving you a lot of EXP. And as we just mentioned before, the first multi-pull, the first 10+1 rare recruit that you do is guaranteed to be a 30 gem multi, and as stated, it is an all gold SUGO-FEST. So the first multi is 30 gems and all gold posters. Well, you could potentially get a red in that as well, so it's 4-star or higher. So that's not too bad, you know, 30 gems with all gold is a pretty big bait, and we'll be talking about whether or not you should be pulling towards the end of this video. So let's actually go through the rate boosts that we have here. So the SUGO-FEST is split into part 1 and part 2, with each rate boosted characters changing each time around. Be sure to check which day the characters are available, so make sure if you want a specific character to pull on the day that they are rate boosted to get a higher chance of getting those characters. So on part 1, it only goes for 24 hours from the 21st to the 22nd of July, and then part 2 is from the 22nd to the ending duration period of the 24th of July, which is a 2-day period. Now on the first 10+1 rare recruit, it is a 30 gems, as we already mentioned. After the first try, it will cost 50 gems as usual. So the first multi-pull on each part is going to be 30 gems. So it means you can do one multi-pull on part 1 and one multi-pull on part 2, and that'll only cost 60 gems for 2 multi-pulls. So that's pretty tempting just in and of itself, being, you know, 60 gems for 2 multis. So tempting, and the fact that it's all gold as well. We'll go through that. The 3rd, 6th, and 9th multi-pull is going to be guaranteed SUGO-FEST exclusive character, and there is going to be a rate boosted character, or characters that are going to be rate boosted for the 9th multi-pull on the last poster. So on part 1, we've got Nico Robin, Sanji, Zoro, Law for some reason, Dogstorm, Cavendish, Jinbei, and Boa Hancock version 1. What? Why? Why did they do that? For a Straw Hat SUGO-FEST to have those rate ups, bro? Dude, I don't even know what to think. Like, that perplexes me. Honestly, it should have just been Straw Hat Legends rated up on the 9th multi-pull. The fact that they've boosted Boa version 1, Jinbei, Cavendish, the other two are decent. You know, you got Dogstorm and also Law V2. They're good legends, but for a Straw Hat SUGO-FEST doesn't really make much sense. It would have made much more sense if Nico, Robin, Sanji, and Zoro were just the rate boosted legends. Really high chance to get them on the 9th multi. In my opinion, that's what it should have been. Moving on to part 2, you've got Frankie, Usopp, Timeskip Luffy, then you've got V2 Boa, Cat Viper, Shirahoshi, and version 1 Trafalgar Law, as well as Silver's Rayleigh. So you've got a really large array of characters that you could potentially get on the rate boosted 9th multis. Ah, man, that's super weird. In my opinion, I should have just been Straw Hat characters as the rate boosted legends for the last multi-pull for each part, but I mean, we can't really control that. It's all up to the developers for that one, but that's a very, very strange decision. Use this chance to get strong characters for your crew. Man, I can't believe that. Tap the wanted poster in the bottom left-hand side of the tavern to check recommended characters. So, we've got the characters that are going to be available for limited time. These are... who are these? Oh, these are special edition characters that came out like ages ago that have not come back for a very, very long time. So we've got the Nico Robin Slicing Wind Captor, Rona Azora East Blue Master Swordsman, Tony Chopper, Spring View on Winter Island, Robin, Beauty and Genius Wedding. I don't even remember some of those characters. Monkey D. Luffy, the three brothers, of course. You've got Nami Blossom, Brook Blossom, and Nico Robin Blossom as well, and also their 4-star counterparts to that as well. So you've got these really limited time special edition characters. Typically, these characters are not that great, and the only reason you would want these characters is if you're a collector or you like particular characters and you want to try and, you know, get every single version of a certain character. But otherwise, you shouldn't be pulling for these characters in particular. They're not really that great. So now let's go through the Part 1 rate ups. So in terms of rate boosted characters, we've got some 20th anniversary Straw Hats rated up. Nami, Luffy, Brook, Usopp, Chopper, and Frankie. Then you've also got Born Again Sanji, Born Again Usopp, Born Again Quick Chopper. You have 3-day 2-year Zoro, you have 3-day 2-year Usopp, and 3-day 2-year Frankie. All of these characters are going to be the rate boosted rare recruits for Part 1 of this SUGO-FEST. Now, in terms of rate-boosted characters for the Part 2, we have the Valentine's Nami, we have 20th Anniversary Zoro, Sanji, Brook, we've got, no, that's only 20th Anniversary, just Zoro and Sanji, and then you've got Born Again Brook, Born Again Strength Chopper, then you've got 20th Anniversary Robin down there. This is a weird list. Then you've got Born Again Nami, Born Again Robin, Straw Hats Born Again Frankie, 3-day 2-year Sanji, 3-day 2-year Nami, and then 3-day 2-year Robin. So both have really solid characters. Not every single character on this list is extremely nice, but a lot of these characters are pretty good to have. So, you know, if you do end up deciding to pull, these are actually not terrible units to have. A majority of people would already have a lot of these units anyway, but if you do get them, they are pretty solid units to have. There are no additional rewards after the 9th 10+1 rare recruit, and all characters other than Straw Hat will just be at level 5. All other Straw Hat characters that you do pull will come at max level. Members of the Straw Hat Pirates are these characters, just in case if you don't know who the Straw Hat Pirates are, and 10+1 rare recruit counter will reset when transitioning between Part 1 and Part 2. So you cannot do 2 multi-pulls on Part 1 and then do another one on Part 2, sorry, to get a guaranteed legend. Doesn't work like that. The counter will reset after each singular part. So that's been the full breakdown of the upcoming SUGO-FEST of the Straw Hat SUGO-FEST, commemorating the 21st anniversary of the One Piece series. So a lot of people are going to be asking, you know, should I do a pull? It's only 30 gems, it's gold only. They make it extremely tempting, and I know a lot of people are going to be tempted by this. However, I do stand by the fact that the next batch to come out on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global is going to be the dual legend Luffy and Ace, and on that SUGO-FEST on Japan in particular, it was an all gold 2x legend rate SUGO-FEST. So I would highly suggest you wait for that specific SUGO-FEST, because that batch that comes with that as well make Free Spirit one of the best classes in the game. So I would highly suggest to save your gems and wait until Luffy Ace come out. Now, we do not know when they're going to be coming out. I would assume they would be coming out probably the first week of August. I would expect them to come out. So I would highly suggest just save your gems. Even if you are like a mega whale and you are missing maybe a couple of these Straw Hat characters, I still would suggest not to be pulling. Personally, I'm not going to be doing any pulls on this specific SUGO-FEST. A lot of people might say, you know, it's only 30 gems or whatever, but still, I'm not going to be tempted into this. I know that there are better SUGO-FESts on the way. This is just a commemorative event. You don't really need to be doing pulls on this. I would suggest save your gems for Luffy and Ace, because if you can pull some of that new batch, it does help you in upcoming content. So hold your gems and wait for the Luffy Ace SUGO-FEST. Do not be tempted by the 30 gem all gold SUGO-FEST here. But anyways, guys, that's been the full breakdown of this brand new SUGO-FEST. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.